I'm sure if you're asked, you can think of some stupid moves that top tiers have. We have Steve Minecart, we have Sonic Spin Dash, Min Min's arms and everything. But I'm going to be talking about characters that aren't very good that still have stupid moves. Characters I'm so glad that have these moves, because if they were on top tiers, I would hate this game. If you like content like this, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers and would love for you to be a part of it. But let's get into it. This is going to be a little bit more complainy than usual, but first we're going to start with King K. Rool's Nair. I despise King K. Rool. I know I play Mario and Rob and they have fantastic matchups versus this character, but man, this character has so many silly moves. And really, I could have chose any of them. I could have chose Crown, I could have chosen Blunderbuss, but Nair is so annoying. Not only is it this big move saying, hey, stop touching me, you can combo off of it, and K. Rools will spam it anytime they can. If they're in disadvantage at all, if they're approaching, if they're just trying to land on you, they're going to be spamming Nair, and you can do things off of it. I hate when reversals are so free, and imagine if Steve, Steve basically has this with Anvil, but imagine if Steve had a move that goes through your move and then you get comboed from it. I think that even though Mario K. Rool is super good, this is the move that always annoys me because it's so big, and if you're anywhere near the K. Rool, you know they're going to be pressing the A button, telling you to get away from them. I always will thank the gods that they have a way to deal with it directly where you can go behind him, even though it doesn't even feel like you can get around his big character model, so it doesn't really matter when you fight a good one. They usually just press the button anyway. I hate this move. And K. Rool, even though he's bad and even though he probably deserves it, I will never enjoy fighting him. Next up, let's talk about Zelda's Knight. Man, is there a move that a character spams more than when you fight a good Zelda and they use Knight over and over in neutral? I despise it. It's this gigantic hitbox you can't ignore, and if you don't have an easy reflector to just destroy you, or just destroy it, I feel like even when you do have a way to destroy it, it still just comes out. I think every Zelda will spam it against you. I feel like the better Zeldas you fight, the more they spam Knight because it's so dumb. It's a ledge trapping tool. It's a way to cover landings. It's a way to get back to stage. It's so versatile, but it's so versatile in the way that it makes Zelda one note, and every Zelda you fight will just spam it over and over again because there's no real direct way to deal with it if you can't reflect it, or even if you do reflect it, you can still get hit because she has a reflector too. So it becomes a mini game where if you do it, you might die anyway. I hate when Zeldas use this move because it means they're playing properly, and she deserves it. Like, she doesn't have the mobility to play normally. She doesn't have like the gigantic range. Of course she's going to use Knight against these fast characters. Of course she's going to do it. It doesn't make it any more fun though, and they love spamming it. They love throwing it out because it has such a reward, and the better Zeldas always end up doing it no matter what. Next up is going to be Duckhunt Dog and Clay Pigeon. Why does it do all that? Why does Duckhunt Dog have so many projectiles and then has one that basically is Electric Wind God Fist? I feel like people will complain about Can and Gunman because they're just constantly pressured, but no, this is the move. This is the move that every top Duck Hunt spams online because you can't, it's so hard. It comes up really fast. Anytime you're like, okay, they're gonna roll in, I'm gonna just go grab it, they throw the Clay Pigeon, and you can do anything you want. You can Clay Pigeon up smash, Clay Pigeon, Clay Pigeon. You can do Clay Pigeon, Clay Pigeon, Clay Pigeon, up air, and it can kill people. Every clip you've ever seen of Duck Hunt is this move. I hate Clay Pigeon. I think it's not egregious because it's laggy. I get it. It is committal. It's high risk, high reward, even though you can't be in position to punish it all the time. So it feels like a low risk, high reward. And no matter how many times you punish it, the Duck Hunt dogs will still go for it. So who really knows how much of a risk it actually is? I think it does way too much to put you in stun for way too long. Even when you don't hit the good part of it, the hitbox of the gunman shooting at the clay pigeon can still hit you, and you can still get comboed because of it. It's so nasty. It's one of the nastiest moves ever. They give Duckhunt like normal approaching options and give Duckhunt a recovery that's not that bad. Oh my god, this character will be so frustrating, and he's frustrating now. He still beats top characters like Diddy Kong and Peach. He's still one of the most obnoxious characters to play. I hope they never buff him. If the new Smash game comes out and he's still in it, I hope he doesn't get touched, because man, this could be the most obnoxious character in the game so easily. I hate Kirby's crouch. Why does Kirby, who's already small, get to be that small while still attacking? It's disgusting. Kirby's crouch makes down tilt one of the dumbest moves in the game. You watch any top Kirby, especially my goat Jaja, you see them spamming this move constantly in neutral. It's so low to the ground. You can't hit him with rising aerials. You can't hit him with rising aerials at all. Falling aerials, you have to perfectly space it, and it's very high, like there's a very high chance you're gonna get hit anyway. And then it trips, and then you can get grabbed or forward smash because of it. It's disgusting. It's low risk, extremely high reward for a character who definitely needs it. And I get it, because that's what makes Kirby Kirby. Like, he needs to be small, he needs to be a combo character because he's small. He doesn't have the range, he doesn't have the speed, but he has the combos. I get what they're doing with him, but man, why does he get to be that small? I'll never understand it. If his down tilt didn't make him so extremely small, I probably wouldn't have him on the list, because I think it's a fair move otherwise. But because he hurtbox shifts so low, he can be one of the most frustrating characters to fight in the game. Even though you know your character is supposed to win, you're still fighting a Kirby who's not moving towards you and is spamming down tilt. Ridiculous. I don't like it. All these hurtbox shifting characters are the secret menaces of the game. Of course, we have Steve, Sonic, Min, you can point those out too, but man, the ones that just go to the ground with anything, like Joker, with Peach, Kirby, Pikachu, the ones who hurtbox shift around everything, I despise it, and I will always hate it. And finally, we're going to be talking about Little Mac's KO Punch. I know he needs it. He is bottom 2 in the game to a lot of people. He is bad, he has no aerials, blah blah blah. But anytime a Little Mac beats me in a game and pops off for KO punching me at 10, I always feel some type of way about it. I always will hate that his Hail Mary move, KO Punch, exists. It makes sense that he will need a mechanic to make it for all of his faults, but just make it so he doesn't have these faults in the first place. Little Mac's design has always bothered me, because as a big fan of Punch Out, it feels like whenever someone's like, but it makes sense, he's a boxer, he's supposed to be on the ground. In a fighting game where you're making platforms, I don't get why he couldn't be something different. And I know, unfortunately, this is what his identity is gonna be for all time. I don't think they're gonna make a Smash game where he has aerials, or has a regular jump, or has a regular recovery, and they're never gonna get rid of KO Punch, because KO Punch is his thing. It's like the Little Mac move. It's stupid. I should not die at 10 to any move, especially not a Hail Mary move. I don't care that it has to charge up. I don't care that he only gets, like, he gets knocked out of him. I just hate the minigame I have to play where I was beating him up and now he's at 150, and now if I don't get this next hit or the right hit, he can kill me for no reason. I hate automatic comeback mechanics, and it's one of the stupidest ones. Even if Little Mac never becomes good, it's one of those things where I hope he never does, because if KO Punch is on a good character, I would low-key quit the game. Thank you guys for watching. This was more of a venting video than anything else. Is there any other moves that you think I should be talking about? Let me know in the comments. What move do you hate that's on a bad character? Let me know. But thank you guys for watching, especially those who watch every day. I appreciate you. Have a good day.